What's up, everybody? This is Scott from Magnolia Queen Farms. We're on our way to the post office to pick up some new queens. Got to requeen some hives today. Looking forward to that. We ordered some queens from Barnyard Bees in Georgia. Yeah, he's in Georgia. If you guys haven't checked out some of those web pages, and David with Barnyard Bees in Georgia, YouTube pages rather, Walls Bee Man, Fat Bee Man, Little Bits Honeybees, he's the Skinny Bee Man, 628 Dirt Rooster channel. I mean, these guys and many others, these guys are so full of information. If you're getting started in beekeeping, my wife and I have wanted to start for a long time, and finally got to start this year, and had pretty good success so far. Just some trial and error things, but they haven't done everything perfect, but just the information that's accessible, you know, on the internet and YouTube. It's so easy to find basically a class, and so many things to learn from just the experience of people to just some scientific knowledge. So what we're going to do with this channel is we're going to try to go through some things, and things as we learn them, and bring them to you guys, maybe some of the new beekeepers. As far as our gardening and our little farm, we're going to try to bring you some stuff on that in the winter and the spring, and just try to help out all these other guys. I hear them talk about, you know, if they can do anything to help the new beekeeper and things like that, then they just want to give back. And for my wife Trudy and I, we just appreciate that so much. Big shout out to those guys. And but back to the beehive. So we're requeening. We got a couple of hives, and then they got so big we made a couple of splits. Well, for whatever reason, whether on the mating flight the queen didn't come back or whatever, we have one hive that's queenless, and then another hive I've got is they're Russian bees, and they are extremely aggressive. Now they're right beside another hive I have of Italian bees that never even know you're in the hive. I mean, one little puff of smoke and you can move around them, and they don't pay you any attention. They are such a pleasure to get in that hive. But this one hive is a very strong hive of Russian bees we have. Man, when you crack the top off of it, it doesn't matter how much smoke, little or a lot you use. I mean, they are just beating the bee suit up. And this one, I actually have to wear a full bee suit to even do anything in that hive. Now, they are great producers. They're a very strong hive. They build new comb like crazy. They make honey like crazy. I mean, just amazing. It's just super fast, great hive. But they're just so aggressive. We decided it was time to requeen that hive. So I found that queen about a week ago, a little less than a week ago, right before I ordered these new queens, and we went ahead and dethroned her, so to speak. So this hive is hopelessly queenless. So we're going to go ahead and put one of these new Italian queens from Barnyard Bees in there. And you know, I see on David's YouTube channel that, you know, he's in tank top and shorts and flip-flops or sandals most of the time. So I'm not quite to that point yet, not quite comfortable enough for that yet, but he's got really good stock. So so we're looking forward to that. And then a couple of splits I made. One of them, whether, like I said, on the mating flight or whatever, we had a queen not come back. So we're going to go ahead and add a queen to that hive, and then get these guys put in, and these ladies put in, and let them sit for about 3 or 4 days, and go back and check and see if they've accepted the queen. But you guys stay tuned, because we will try to keep you updated in the process along the way. Also got some videos coming up. We're in South Louisiana, and it is hot, and believe it or not, in September is typically another time for swarms for us. We do see some swarms. So hopefully this weekend is coming up to Labor Day weekend. We're going to set out some traps, some bait boxes, and swarm traps, get some of those set up, and just have them in place. We got some trees picked out, so we may make some videos talking you guys through the building of the boxes and why we're building them this way, and where we learned this, and then actually hanging the boxes, and keep you guys updated. So stay tuned. Pray that God blesses each of you and all your endeavors in beekeeping and farming, and we will catch you in the next video. God bless.